Okay, part two of the Hobie 16 restore. Going to be doing all the sanding. Going to run over it with some 500 grit sandpaper with a sheet sander. Get all the Try to get all the scratches and nicks and see what things we might have to repair on here or might not have to repair. And let's get to sanding. Alright, so we're still on this, and after about 3 hours of sanding, we've definitely sanded off most of the garbage on there. I did pay special attention to the fuzzy spots, and basically what I'm going to do now is just kind of wipe it down with a rag and do a quick inspection of these holes and just see any other damage that might be on them and that I'm gonna have to repair. And I'm gonna take a black magic marker and kind of circle those just to keep an eye out where they're at. And with this fuzzy stuff here, I mean, it still looks fuzzy, but it's actually smooth, so once paint drops over it, it should not show, hopefully. That's what we're going for. So there'll be a few things that I'm gonna have to like go ahead and fix. There's a good little chunky right here in the side of this thing here, so basically just to know what's going on, and just gonna keep doing that until that part's done. So the next step on this after sanding and making my marks on some of the spots that I'm gonna have to fix is gonna be to bring these guys outside and pressure wash them down, and then I'm gonna wipe them down with soapy water, cleaning off some of the dirt, rinse them one more time and let them air dry. So just a quick clip in here on what we're actually going to be painting this with once the paint it is sanded, prepped and ready for paint, is we are plan to go on the cheapest paint job in the world, the good old Rust-Oleum $4 can of orange paint. You can get enough of these, about $65 worth, I'd say. We call it the $60 paint job. So after washing and cleaning everything on here, I'll probably end up putting a time lapse of me converting the garage into a paint booth. Okay, now we've got it all sanded down, wiped down, made a few repairs. A small repair here we did. Made one of the lips and fixed the side of the crack. Got them all nice and sanded. Fixed a big gouge that was here. Another big scratch that was there. And now it's time to convert this garage into a paint booth. Here we go. Okay, here it is in the garage. It's been wiped down with water, soap and water, and another wipe down with just plain water. Blue tape the pylons so they don't get too much paint on them. And we'll be siliconing under that later. And now that we've got the garage all half prepped up, holes are hanging, ready for paint. Let the wind calm down a little bit, mask up, and come back and do the fun part. Painting. Okay, here we are for the last segment of part 2, and we have dropped the Rust-Oleum paint in a nice thick way on here. I'm sticking to the floor actually. Super amount of overspray came off those spray cans, but overall these holes look pretty good. Now we're going to end up doing a little bit of buffing out and stuff after these dry for 24 hours. And a job well done. The boat is now orange. Stay tuned for part 3 when we're going to put this thing all together on the trailer, put on a new trampoline, make this a sweet Hobie 16. See you then.